for our video from the White Shorts Club. You got Myth, you got Kaichou over there.
Hey guys.
So here it is. This is a game one of our show match that our specialist show match that Kaichou and I played to kind of demonstrate a little bit of what Assault Lily 2 has to offer. So going into this is the Gold Bar standby deck from me, and this is Kaichou's
Door pants.
Door Pants.
With the new stuff.
Yep. So let's just jump into it. What? In case we need to do replays and stuff, we'll be able to pause and go forward and stuff. I'm going first.
Yep.
So, like I was talking about a bit in the intro video, the shtick with this deck that I made was to try and do a lot of like cheeky plays where I'm like cheating out cards because of the two standbys, but I don't like plan on cheating, if that makes sense. It's like just one of those it happens, so I get something out of it type of situations. So
Yeah, for me, this deck's pretty much just good combos and threw together. Play the explosive top end package with the new set, the blue cards, where you can get your Chikayo. We'll call that because I don't actually know the names. I'm a fake fan. At 2. All I know is Kazuha? I think that's their name.
Yeah, Kazuha.
Yeah, that's about it, dude.
Yep. But slightly forgetting to coin flip because I was busy looking at my cards and being like trying to remember what everything did.
Yeah, it's getting mad anyways.
Yeah.
Yep, I also clocked my EP condition. Pretty good. Get it ready.
Yeah, so real quick, like for those of you who don't know, when you play the pants package, you do want to get experience 6 in order to make everything alive. So
Yeah, but you need 4 at 2 if you want just your EP life. So minimum 4, most ideally 6.
yep. So just a nice slow opening. Kaichou opens I guess you can call it the defensive.
Defensive. Yeah, it's like trying to be mellow but can't kill anything. But yeah, you gain the level on the opponent's turn, which actually matters a lot because they can't bomb you, right? Because that's how you remove big beaters.
Yeah,
You can remove it.
it definitely made Shenlin like a bit of a liability, knowing that I could
Yeah.
only remove of the other character, and in this case, I couldn't even do that because you opened the back row running Riri. So
Yeah, it's all because it's a level 1. You can't side it, so it's kind of like the Kirito from Alice trying to side that for the memes.
oh, that was a true tragedy.
Yeah,
But this is a pretty good card that also got released in set 2. You have a Bondier 2-1 now. The 2-1 event that lets you salvage and then level down a character, and then it also goes to memory.
it's pretty nice. And the card does. The Bonder has a -5 round attack, which is pretty good for sniping cards early game.
It snipes Shenlin, which is
It
like
snipes Shenlin. It snipes Austin. Yeah, snipes all the annoying stuff. Or I could just make your cards be bigger.
it's -500 power is useful, but no one ever sees it coming. So sometimes you
Yeah,
just gotta slam gold bars because
it's a
it
little bit of
happens.
substitution jutsu right here. The classic double runner strat.
Yep. Me contemplating a little bit, just going for what I could. I do end up going for the side here, but because I do have a lot of soul triggers, I was kind of confident in being able to like not be too worried about.
Yeah, you also played a climax, right? So you were doing damage either way.
I was doing damage, but it was more like trying to develop uh, the state of the game to be a little bit more uh, even, considering
Yeah.
that on this turn, I think you're able to. I think you also play climax here, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because I pants one, right? And I pants level 3 climax, so I think I just slammed here. Because I'm already out. Uh, I counted once, I mold, or I trigger and I pants once, I'm out 3 at least. So I want to just play the climax here, push damage.
Yep.
funny thing about these chasers that I was watching like a video where they're playing a solo mirror match, so then it's always like the chaser in offense has to side the chaser in defense, and it just happens back and forth until someone triggers.
So it's basically just Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man in Assault
Yeah,
Elite. Oh god.
yeah, because you can't kill it, right? So it's like, well, I just need to slide here, but then you can't kill me, so
We get nothing done
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is where
Climax. I take the trade here because I already got the +1, so it doesn't matter.
this also frees up the spot so that in case something else happens.
Yeah, in case you try like some mean on me cheese, right? So at least I got some move, be able to move.
Yeah.
Dory, that's definitely not what you want to see, but at least I got a combo. I'm on 4 now, probably with door enhance at like 5.
Things got really interesting in this game from what I remember. Like, I hit level 2 here, so
Yeah, you clocked it too.
yeah, using Shenlin.
Unlimited too.
A little bit of not much of a choice. I needed to get
Yeah,
cards
you,
that I could play.
you did clock a combo, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
And
we
that,
hit these. Kind of unplayable, but you know, it's what it is.
I think the Riri ends up giving me like some value in the later stages because charisma is actually a really terrifying ability for
Yeah, global
anyone who can't
15.
break. Yeah, and
It's pretty
front
good because sometimes
1K.
you're over like by a K. Yeah, like you can get over with the front 1K, but then what about this global 15, right?
Just sometimes in case of emergencies. It also gives you the when you play a climax, you can give someone on reverse salvage if you pay 1. So
Yeah, paying 1. Yep, the effect's pretty nice, like a silica effect.
definitely
Except
a
it's
good card if I had gotten it off of standby. Because
yep.
then that could have been especially uh, good for developing the board, but you know, sometimes life has a different option for you, and yeah, so this is where
So you have at least one combo.
yep,
Like
play
another
Riri,
one.
play this.
This is where you start the second combo, so at least you can get one combo off. Which is potential.
I think I get Yu here. Yu is also a really strong card that got released in set 2. Double utility. First effect is the one use Rico effect, so pitching to reveal and salvage a character. And then you also have pitch 1 to twin drive, so in theory you could start the game off with 2 stock, 3 if you trigger a choice, 4 if you trigger 2 choices, but we don't talk about that one. But
Yeah, it's also the good version of the Rico salvage where you pitch a card, not a character. You know, we
oh
can talk about those effects.
yeah. Yeah. So this is where I play the standby actually, in order to give
Okay.
myself 2 instances of standby or twin drive.
Hmm. Okay.
So it's at this point I was kind of playing to generate resources that I could actually use for the rest of the game, but
Hmm.
sometimes when you get shot a little bit faster than you expect, you have to go into a little level of damage control. So this is where you do the switcheroo play again.
Yeah, the backer runner also has a super good second effect, which a pitch card sack yourself to salvage anything. Just good hand filter. Be able to grab whatever you want. And she opens up a slot, so you can early play.
Yep. So here's a couple of twin drives coming down the lane. So
Yeah, I'm out of lots, so I'm expecting to take this damage. Yeah, I level up early play because that's the experience condition you need. And then my other experience condition is also here, at level 3, basically.
yep, just going for damage where I can. And then that gold bar also is a decent option. I, oh, yeah, I was calculating power here because I was like, oh, I think plus
You're
1k.
2-5 here, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always only 2-5. Even with the minus 1 level, but I could have technically sided, but we don't talk about that. Yeah. But you were out a lot, so this kind of put the game a little more even for us. But
Yeah. Melvin Assault is a little hard to come by if you don't play Fuka, which I do. I just never saw it. Just unfortunate. So having to meld this deck is like a little sus.
so I got to bring out a Yuja level 3 in the back row, so I do have that set up in case I do slam down the gold bar for next turn. It'll give me the ability to just slowly piece away at what characters are still on the board. So let's see, double Riri combo. This was really scary as well because they also give 1k to everybody else when you do the combo, so you can make 8Ks across the board if you do triple Riri combo, which is
Yeah, it's a pretty good number.
scary.
Yeah, breaks over stand by 7-5, so
Yeah.
pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, I salvaged the Exodia package, early play condition, and the other early play, which summons the 3-2 combo. Pretty standard stuff here. Since I'm gonna get 5 slot going to this next turn.
Yep. I think I still have like one climax left in that deck, but that 4 was a little more than I wanted to take. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there's 3 though.
Record scratch.
Let's get last card climax, right?
I want to say yes. I don't remember.
Let's find out.
But that was a lot of triggers. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, last card climax. I was at the bottom. Yeah, this deck plays a lot of triggers because like you play like so many 3s because your whole package is 3s, right? So everything's just a level 3.
If it's not
Can't
a
really
3, it's a 0, basically.
Yeah, it's not a 3s or combo. Like you can't really play much outside of the package. The package itself is like a 12, 13 card combo.
Oh, yeah, it's like you play 4 of each of the core pieces, and then you play like 2 of each other.
Of the back row in the early play
Yeah.
spawner. Yeah.
One benefit of generating 5 stock last turn was that I do get the ability to pay 3 to save my Shenlin. Yeah, because then I bring up Yuja. I'd bring down another Nami. Yep. And then throw it on a gold bar. So at least I get a little bit of millage here. And I also get to shoot one of your characters to get potentially Neg 2 Soul.
Yep.
Which I think I miss, if I remember correctly. And that was pretty tragic when I missed and I was like, wait.
Yeah. Fortunately, Yuja doesn't add the card you top check. Like the first side one does. That would be pretty cool
Yeah.
though. Like top check, next soul and snipe something. Might be
Yep.
too broken though. But it is a level 3, so maybe.
On the bright side, I do get utilize the Riri here, just give myself extra resources with the honorable salvage. Well, there's a gold bar coming in my hand.
Yeah.
Alright. To start piecing it together.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much like out a lot here. I got my ideal experience target where I play 3 copies of the back row.
Grab a coin flipper, and then on reverse, I should add the UU. Oh no, I add healer. Just so that I don't die. 3. Okay.
Some cancels at least. Probably the last cancel I ever get though.
Yeah, the game was definitely a lot of spaghetti in terms of just how the decks kind of formed out, but grabbing the bond to the event, and then This is where I try and get neg 2 soul, but I think that I miss here. Oh no,
You hit
I hit it. Whoa, crisis averted.
4. I think it's 4, right?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
The deck was clean, dude. Because there was still way to mill. Because I didn't have Fuka.
Yeah, and then shooting the brainstorm probably.
Yeah. So here I had to choose between clocking, which resets my deck, or sacking the back row to get my brainstorm back, which is like pretty awkward. Because also I don't think I triggered a 3-2 combo last turn, so I can't like early play and get it out.
It was a lot of like, because I remember you triple triggering threes, but I didn't remember which threes
Yeah.
you had triggered. So that made like preparing for what you were gonna do a little more mental gymnastics then.
Because I think I clocked it just to reset
Just
the deck.
with the 5 stock that you have, you could technically perform the Exodia summon if you had all the pieces, if I remember correctly, because then you play the first
Yeah,
one.
but I
Then
needed the 3-2 to be in stock or
mm.
in my hand so I can like discard.
Oh yeah, that's Fuka.
Let's see what I do here. Pass self.
See what launch day Assault Lily was thinking.
Day 1 of testing,
Yeah, right here I was like, I don't know if you knew, but right here on my side, I was just like kind of contemplating like I've made a mistake bringing this deck a little bit, uh, because I didn't have some of the cards from set one to help accent the deck, like the brainstorm Shenlane or the some of the filter cards from set one.
Yeah. I don't need too
So
much though, so it's not the worst thing. So I do play the early play here. Okay, so I didn't pay out combo. I think after I played it, I realized it was a mistake to play the early play. Cause I think I'd rather just like try to swing here instead. Say stock for level 3.
although having front 2K is like, it does help you when you do eventually try and break characters in the future, but it might not
Yeah,
necessarily be big now. But it was just a awkward timing, I think, for you, right?
yeah, because I don't think for some reason to remove the Shenlin or the Yuja, right? So, uh, because I think my one copy of Mythic Transfer is gone.
Oh,
So I think I just
yeah, lunatic
just
transfer
swing
would
three
have
jumps.
definitely like made things a lot harder, because then you would swing for.
Yeah, so just swing three jumps here. Which is definitely not what you want to see, but perhaps even try to salvage your combo. I mean,
Nah.
yeah, I think the combo's a little greed salvage, but yeah, climax swap. Just a top check. I think I saw climax here too, which is a little tragic. uh, I definitely agree salvage on my end. Trying to go for that because if I knew my deck was clean, but then it wasn't that bad because I was like, if I'm clean, I'm taking this damage go to 2. Anyways, it's just the awkward state of not keeping track of where my 3-2 was.
So, oh, this is where
Yeah,
you bring down the yellow Ricky, and then I think you draw the climax here just so that you can nickel and dime some damage here.
yeah. Ditching the early play because I don't have the 3-2, so playing this is like a meme. Because if you only get a blind stock, you play the combo on herself,
Yeah.
which is pretty good, right? Because if you play her and you get a blind stock, then you can pay the one stock to summon the 3-2, right? But no, it can't be that cool.
Look. We couldn't make this package that broken.
Yeah, it can't be that broken, right? Imagine Chica refunding herself, dude.
Imagine Chica refunding herself so that you could play Yo, dude.
uh, yeah, so just play Climax here for damage.
Yep. And then this is
Yeah, with my
where.
3-card hand, unfortunately.
Do you happen to remember what was in your hand at this point in time?
Uh, no. It's like probably a bunch of threes, honestly.
Just all top end. Oh, this is
Yeah, that
where
pants trick is unfortunate.
get a side, then a front, I think. Whew. Man, it's a good thing
Yeah, I
that
play like 30
Nixel.
triggers. See where are my triggers at? But yeah, your double cancel is pretty good. Stabilization.
Yeah, so then I think right here, thankfully because I have the 3-2 Riri healer in my hand, so it's just like, all right, just throw down, heal down, pray to God that I haven't like erupted. Getting
Yep, you
that
pitch
two
to skip
one.
the events. Should be good. Yeah, that Rita heal is just a pretty solid card overall. It's 11k hand on core. It's basically Shizu.
It's a
You can
good
come out.
red card to play when you don't play the primary engine stuff. So
Yep. And your Yuja doesn't heal, so it's always good to play this secondary heal.
yep, just throw two down, get myself as low as possible so that I don't get double chump turned. And then, if I remember correctly, there's oh, I overplay. What was it? Oh, just to get the other event in my deck.
A little bit of deck thinning, compression.
Yep.
Terraforming is a pretty good card, I heard.
Yeah, it's at it's limited for a reason.
Yeah.
uh, always play terraforming, kids.
Yep. At this point, I think the tempo is shifted because of the brainstorm snipe. I would easily get a card event because if I had a brainstorm there, that would be pretty good.
Yep.
But unfortunately, I didn't. Also, hindsight should have just sacked the other brainstorm back. A lot of things could have been different there. Now we see triple over 3 stabilization here. I'm guaranteed to go to 3 here unless I triple cancel, but then even then, I'm probably gonna clock to 3 because I need
Another good
hand.
thing is that these Riris, small bit of misplacement on my part here. I should have put both Riris in front of the Charisma. That way, they get the benefit of the front 1K. The you just still being in the center means that uh, I get a little less overall power, but it's okay. my one my one copy of the 1-0 Brainstormer. Uh,
Yep.
you know, I there aren't that many brainstorm options if you don't have all the brainstormers, so you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yep. Yeah, I clock here because this game was like hard doomed. Uh, I think I was. Yeah, I figured there to mill combo, and I finally milled a combo, and it was like about time. There's one on my clock, so it was trying to go for like double early play here, but I ditched the 3-2 last turn, so I can't early play this. Oh, never mind. I had another one.
Uh, it turns out,
Okay. Turns out that was it. That's one in my hand. So I get the blind stock,
and
almost
you
have
get
the
the
3-2
heal,
and the heal.
and then you.
Play second combo here. The second heal, pretty standard. And now we just have pants, I think.
Yeah, so then I think you double stack the effect, don't you?
Yeah. I think I usually tend to double stack, but I think 1-1 is probably like just better overall.
Mm.
Unless you're like playing the restand, right? Then you double stack, but I think overall just having like effects on different cards is probably okay. Unless you know they have like a rest counter or some money counter cheese, right? So
Yeah.
it's just not the safe play. Yeah, double
Okay.
stack up the combo. I have 2 cards in hand exactly enough.
Yep. You put it on the one that's also not over the charisma, so at the very
Yeah,
least,
or to
I
be 13 to your 11k, you be charisma, you be 12-5. But you
yeah.
just charisma to protect the other lanes,
Yep.
which is also fine.
Charisma is definitely really scary. in the other lanes because it does mean that I have more characters overall that I can retaliate with if I end up living. Oh, this is where I think you just.
Yeah, because you're 12-5 also.
Yep.
Here, yeah. I'm at 13.
Okay, cancel. I'm just like sweating bullets here because I know that there's 3 instances
3
of 3
lethals.
coming at my face.
Yeah. 3-3-3. Oh, wait. 11? 12-5.
Yeah, it's 12
That
5.
should be 13.
Yep.
Right.
Just doing math here.
Yeah. I think we're just...
I mean, you still do the effect, so. Alright, so step 1 is cancel on 3, and I was
Yeah.
definitely a little scared here.
One thing about this combo is that you can't modulate the numbers like you do in Dab. So you
Oh.
have to like decide at the beginning which one you want to put. And like if you want to like, because you have to play double combo, you want to do effect, right? So then the third lane, like you can possibly play it too. It's
Oh.
probably not bad. Like play a lunatic transfer, right?
Yeah.
In your third lane. Okay, we got some good cancels here.
I like am sweating profusely right there. Okay, so
Yeah.
slight weird thing is that yeah, you should have been bigger in that lane. That Riri should not be. He's still on the board, but you know, I think we were under the impression that Chris or Riri was global 1K and global 1.5 with the charisma. So
Yeah, it's only front 1K.
yeah,
I don't think it matters because I just died of no swings here.
yep.
But yeah, I think the ideal board for this blue combo is the lunatic transfer because it's a level 2 and it has 2 soul, right? So you're getting the 3s, which makes it pretty good. Because burning for 3 is like nice, but sometimes you just want to burn for 2, right? Because burning for 1 is like okay, depending on the late game, like how far your opponent's away from dying.
Yeah, playing it at or putting it on a level 2 gives you that balance of being able to like you have reach, but you're not going out of your way to reach.
Yeah, if they're at level 3, then putting on 2 is fine. If they're like 2 something, then 3 is probably okay.
Yep. And then this is just some vanilla swings for hopeful game. I think this is the
For 4, right? But theoretically, it should have been for 3, but didn't matter because I would have canceled anyways.
direct here for 4, 5, and
Yeah,
then
because I was there was like one of the deck there. I was like, oh, the trigger.
uh,
Maybe there's a
maybe.
chance, but yeah. But there's like negative compression. I have no hand. I have 3 stock. It's like, yeah, this is not it.
Oh, and then that was just a little bit of cockroaching combined with a little bit of other stuff. So yeah, overall the pants combo is really scary. Like just the ability to tell your opponent like where those burns are going or like where you assign them can add that extra layer of just like precision to your kill, and that can just like throw everything out the window, right?
Yeah, it's such like a cheap cost, like pay on pitch 1, burn 3. I think that's pretty good. Usually pay on pitch 1's like attach a climax combos like burn 2. So getting the extra burn is like a pretty good effect. Granted, you didn't EXP condition, but that's why it's a burn 3, right? Possible.
Yep. But yeah, so I kind of squeezed out a little bit there. Got shot to 3 a lot faster than I would have liked, but then a good little stabilization turn there at the first few level 3 turns definitely
Yeah.
saved the game a little bit.
I think, the standby, 2 standby's a myth, but if you have it in your hand, I think it's pretty good having the Yuja there to slam at back row, and then just like snowballing off, me not being able to get advantage, and then the next will also hit, right? So
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yep. So game one went to me playing the gold bar, so that means that I wouldn't be able to play this gold bar for the rest of the show match. So uh, be sure to tune in for the next few games. We'll link game two. That way we'll just have them all methodically linked. So hopefully you
Yep.
guys will enjoy that one. All right.
Laters.